Good morning, friends. Let's have another minute with Mark and another little front porch philosophy regarding real estate and why you want to hire a professional real estate agent and what exactly you're getting for your money. Let's be honest about it. Well, they don't seem inexpensive. However, if you get the right agent, they can be very infinitesimal compared to the cost you if you don't have the right agent. Here's what I want to talk to you about, okay? When you're looking at hiring a real estate agent, what are you looking for? And what do you want from the real estate agent? A real estate agent typically works for a broker, and so one thing you need to know is who the broker is and what kind of support does the agent have from the brokerage. So some agents have been in the business like me for 30 years, and I have a huge list of people that I can contact, possible buyers, possible sellers. I've just been in the business so long, I've got a lot of contacts. However, let's focus on what happened when I was a young agent. Young agents don't have all of those contacts. At least they're not quite as obvious as you might think. As you may know, some of you have known me for a while, I was an auto mechanic before I became a real estate agent. And prior to that, I was a service manager for a large car dealership in Wichita. Now, I was in my mid-20s. I was just a kid, but I had business experience. And so when I come into the real estate industry, I already knew what customer service was about, and I understood the importance of customer service, especially being an auto mechanic and on the service aisle in a car dealership. As a matter of fact, the first brokerage I went to, I had no support at all. And an older agent that was in the office told me, they said, "Hey, Mark, it's not going to work for you here. You're going to fail because you don't have enough support in this brokerage. You need to go down to this other brokerage that my good friend Gary Dryden was the broker of." He said, "They're doing things right and they are looking forward into the future, and you need to go down and talk to them." And so I did. I went down and talked to him, and they were very supportive. So here I come in. I'm a young 20-some-year-old father with a wife and 2 daughters. I had every reason to not be a professional real estate agent, but my broker come along beside me, and all of their knowledge was whispered right into my ear. If I had a question, they had an answer. And in the office, I had some other seasoned agents. I had the famous Chuck Garrison. I had Martha Watts. There were several professional agents in there that were always willing to come alongside me and offer that information that I needed, strategize with me, help me price homes. So I had this great brokerage that was working with me. So the purpose that I want to talk to you about is the agent that you're hiring. It may be a young agent, but what's their brokerage like? What's their support? Do they have people backing them that's going to help them make good decisions that they can bring forward to you? Because if that's the case, hire them. If they've got good support and they've got good backgrounds. And with me, I had all these customers from our own shop, and I had customers from the car dealership. There was a lot of people that had known me because I had touched people's lives every day. So I was ready to go. So why are you hiring a professional real estate agent? Because you need those contacts and you need that knowledge and you need that support. And I'm telling you, in any real estate situation, there's a handful or more ways to negotiate out any situation. It is, even today, after 30 years in this business, there is many a time that I will go back and talk to Keith, Terry Alley, my wife, my daughter. Hey, here's what I got going here. Here's the dynamic. How can we help the buyers and sellers on this? Have you guys got any ideas besides my pickle-headed mind? Sometimes I get a little pinpointed. So here's what I want to talk to you about. As Mr. and Mrs. Public, when you're looking out there and hiring an agent, look and see what this agent really knows and how much support they have, how much training they have. Do they have somebody to fall back on that can personally come alongside them and coach them through a situation that you might run into? These are dynamic and powerful, very beneficial things to have when you're hiring a fiduciary to come alongside you and market your property. Every real estate agent has MLS. Every real estate agent can throw it on the list hub and goes out to the websites. But if that real estate agent doesn't have the technical support and the face-to-face, hands-on knowledge coming along beside them, or years of experience and a COI list that they can go back on, you may be wasting your money in hiring that agent. You need to get a full-service professional agent to come alongside you and market your property and support you, especially when times get tough. We think everything's going to go perfect, and typically a professional agent can really bring that out. Just a perfect closing. And it looks really easy. That's what we're supposed to do. However, humans being humans, somebody always has a way to cause some consternation. That's where the agents earn their money. While you're at work, You're living your life, going to basketball games, getting ready to move, packing boxes. We're behind the scenes. We're bringing the technology. We're bringing the experience, bringing the support that corrects the problem and doesn't even raise your fur. That's what an agent's supposed to do. And if you're really lucky, you won't even know they fixed the problem because it never affects you. Anyway, if you disagree with me, you have some better ideas, put them down below. I would love it if you would like and subscribe. Check in for just some common front porch, take a minute with Mark. My philosophy, I learn from people every day, just like those older brokers that come along beside me and trained me 30 years ago. I still learn from people today, and I love to hear from the younger generation because I like to stay viable in the technology and thoughts that's going on with today. So if you like what I've had to say, like and subscribe. If you don't like what I have to say, make the comment and still subscribe because I need to hear what you think about that. As always, I want you to have a very blessed day.